kickoff. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Tracy once more. And we'll be stopped now, but lots to like about that effort.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They go right back to Tracy. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, ball at the 36. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's still going at the 30. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd and short. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you're going to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-1.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Juke the defender. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They pitch it to him. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, this is Tracy. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made on the play by Dietrich Wise.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dark from the pistol. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Handoff to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
The 40-yard line.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Giants with 7 to go here on 3rd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. This is caught inside the 15. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Tracy. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now to get in. Here's first and goal. Tracy can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
A loss of 2 brings up
Now Dobbs going in the air. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Send this away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pockets for what's left of this half.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up. This is second down and 9. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One last play before the break.
Come on, come on.
Throwing here just before halftime. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
They've got first down from the 31. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false starts. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the gun, here's Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete to Hyatt. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action with Darts. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's completed right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast.
4-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
On first down, here's Dart. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Gano for the PAT. He connects on the extra point try. And the Giants double their lead to 14. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go.
Here's Daniels. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
7. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes a defender. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They'll cobble together a yard there. Adio Karake making that stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. throwing now. Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Daniels going to keep it. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave that that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Daniels to throw on fourth. It's caught by McLaurin. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Let's go.
First down from the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go.
Running it now out of the gun. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Third down gives to Eckler. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Come on. Cougar 19.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Let's go.
Goes haywire, fumble! And it's picked out by the Giants. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. This effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They run, here's Tracy. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Dart setting in the throw here. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside. Commanders with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one does not go far.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
65 catch. Ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them down.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart now against the blitz. On the move, headed right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And the Commanders have some new life in the fourth.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now Daniels out to play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders losing by 14.
Let's go.
After the sack, another pass on second down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Looking to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Liking 18. Ready,
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Running this with Tracy. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18. Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's brought down at the line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Daniels now. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Trying to set this up quick.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
At the
Here he goes, one final shot. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Giants take possession of the football. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this isn't just anyone in no-star form. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants. As with that, we sign off from D.C.